Hey, what's up, my YouTube family, and welcome back to another episode here on K-Pop G. This is your boy Creator G, and once again, we are back in the building. With that being said, on this channel, we react to everything K-pop, the music, choreography, and outstanding performances that keep surprising me every single time. So for this video, I'm going to be reacting to another TXT Ultimate Guide. This guide is a little bit more insightful than the reaction I did before. As you know, I had a lot of comments from our viewers saying that this guide wasn't as insightful as I thought it was. However, we have another video here, that is much more insightful to who TXT is, how they started in the journey. So I'm really excited to see what this video is about. And by the way, if you are new to K-pop just like me, or if you're a fan of K-pop and TXT, please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and share, and put down in the comments what song you would like me to react to next. I really like to hear all of you guys' requests, and I'll hop on it as soon as I can. With that being said, let's get straight into it. Let's go! An introduction to TXT, the Ultimate Guide 2025 Part 1. I'm so excited to watch this video. Shout out to Biyomi Bear for uploading this and putting in the work to deliver this to us as viewers and K-pop fans. So yeah, let's dive straight into it and see what it's all about. Let's go!
1, 2, pull your right together.
One of the biggest K-pop acts on the planet.
That guy just literally let the rose.
It's boy the Gen Z capturing the voice of Gen Z youth around the world.
I'm already loving this guide. Looks quality, looks clean. Who are TXT?
TXT are a 5-member boy group from South Korea who debuted March 4th, 2019 under Big Hit Entertainment.
Okay.
The group's full name, Tomorrow by Together, refers to the dream of these 5 boys. Subin, Yeongjun, Taehyun, and Hyunin Kai, who have come together under one dream in hopes of building a new tomorrow. While each member of TXT naturally has their own strengths, all 5 were trained as vocalists, dancers, and rappers, leading Big Hit to make the natural decision to debut the group without fixed positions, with the exception of Subin as the leader.
Okay, so Subin is the leader.
At a time when fixed roles were the norm in K-pop, TXT stood out as one of the first ever groups to break from this tradition, a pioneering move that helped popularize the new generation's trend of positionless groups. Often being described as K-pop's it boys, and celebrated as one of the industry's global leaders. Tomorrow by Together's musical storytelling, diverse discography, and incredible performances have cemented their place as one of the leading K-pop acts of today, a standing they've earned through a journey marked by challenges, perseverance, and growth.
Emphasis on challenges, perseverance, and growth. Emphasis on those words.
1, stream! 안녕하세요, Tomorrow by Together입니다.
TXT's debut in March 2019 was much anticipated, with them being the first group to debut under Big Hit Entertainment after the most successful act in K-pop history, BTS.
Of course.
Just to note before we continue, after a process of acquisition and rebranding in 2021, TXT now falls under Big Hit Music, a subsidiary of Hybe Corporations. This simply means TXT are now under the same company as groups like ENHYPEN, LE SSERAFIM, 17, and others. But they, along with BTS and soloist Ihyun, remain as the only artists under the label of Big Hit Music. Since November 2018, when Big Hit announced their plans to debut a brand new boy group, anticipation and expectations for the debut of BTS's little brothers grew significantly. Cut to March 4th, 2019, the debut of Tomorrow by Together. TXT's anticipated debut song, Crown, reached an impressive 15.1
I still need to do a reaction to this video
within its first 24 hours,
setting
the record for the most viewed 4th-gen boy group music video in the first day.
Wow.
TXT's debut EP, The Dream Chapter Star, performed equally well, peaking at #1 on both Korea's Circle Album Chart and Billboard's World Album Chart. The EP also debuted at 140 on the Billboard 200, making TXT the fastest K-pop group to chart on the Billboard 200.
It's hard.
While these numbers might suggest that TXT's careers started at an ultimate high, that is not entirely the reality.
Of course.
TXT's first comeback had to be delayed several times due to the members' ongoing health issues.
Wow.
While this might not appear to be a big deal, the K-pop industry is fast-paced and highly competitive.
Of course.
So extended delays between releases can make it incredibly challenging to maintain momentum and relevance within the industry.
I can imagine.
Especially for a rookie group like TXT.
I can imagine how much pressure is being put on them to constantly release, always coming up with new choreography. You know, being an artist is hard work, guys. It's really, really hard work, especially if you're under a label. You're under the label's, control. They tell you what to do. You need to deliver, So this is the thing about, being big and famous and having fame and all of this. There's a price that's attached to it, a big, big price. So I can imagine they had health concerns.
During this break period, it was clear that the members were worried that their fans would leave them. And while some fans did stay, unfortunately, the members' worries became a reality, as many fans who were tired of waiting for a comeback withdrew their support.
Once a supporter, always a supporter.
꿈이란 매직이잖아요. 이름이 굉장히 잘 정해진 것 같다고 생각을 했어요.
You need to have a lot of energy for this.
2번 정도 밀렸을 때 굉장히 큰일 났다고 생각을 했거든요, 사실. 속으로 굉장히 많이 불안하기도 했고, 나중에 또 안 오면 어떡하지 생각을 많이 했는데, 마법같이도 다시 돌아와 주셔서
Bro, your fans will never leave you. Never.
When
They love you
were
too
finally
much.
able to make a comeback, their fan base started to grow again. However, this momentum would not last long, as a few months later, the COVID-19 pandemic placed distance between TXT and their fans once again. While support for TXT actually grew during this time, the pandemic's effects were felt by the members who began to experience the same worries that they had during their debut period hiatus.
Wow.
On top of that, they had to delay critical industry experiences like touring, which left them feeling unsatisfied and isolated once again.
Of course.
무대하려고 좀 응원받고 사랑받으려고
Exactly. I can definitely relate with you, Subin.
내가 못 받고 있으니까
As an artist, you just want to make your fans happy,
괴리감이 들더라고요. 저는 지금 있는 팬분들이 저를 안 떠나게
This is really inspiring.
잘 붙잡고 있고 싶어요.
Really inspiring. Wow.
So while TXT's career may have started at an ultimate high, it was soon clouded by a sequence of uncertainty and doubt.
Of course.
Thankfully, these clouds have now
Of course you're going to doubt yourself. Because, if you're an artist, you're putting out music and something out of your control comes along your way that stops you from progressing, it's going to hit hard. It hits hard.
And TXT continues to reach new highs. However, the one thing that has perhaps impacted TXT's journey the most continues
it's
to
a
this day.
lot of fans. Oh
and
my
that is the
word.
pressure and hate they got, and continue to get, for debuting as BTS's little brother group.
그게 진짜로
Personally, they better than BTS.
너무 불안하기도 하고 너무 부담이었어요. 사실 저희 정말 방탄소년 선배님과 저희 빅히트 엔터테인먼트가 큰 날개를 달아준 게 사실이니까 그에 대해서 뭔가 아직 명백하게 증명한 게 없다 보니까 불안했는데
저희를 데뷔 때부터 사실 사람들이 가질 수 있는 편견이 많을 수 있는 그룹이라고 저는 생각을 했고
Everybody always have an opinion, bro.
저희도
Haters will keep
인정하는
on hating,
분이고 근데 형들과 회사가 달아준 날개를
But
견디기 위해서
consistency kills all
As
the
the
hate.
biggest K-pop act in history, the narrative of BTS's extraordinary rise from humble beginnings to international stardom has unavoidably cast a long shadow over any future groups associated with their agency.
They led the way,
However,
of course.
none have faced as much scrutiny and pressure as TXT, who were not only the first group to emerge from this legacy, but also the only other group directly under big hit music. What many people don't know is that upon being accepted into Big Hit, the TXT members were completely unaware of the advantageous position and subsequent pressure they would experience debuting under the heavy title of BTS's Little Brothers. Yeonjun, who was the first member of TXT to join Big Hit, joined the company in 2014, the year after BTS's debut, at a time when the company was still facing bankruptcy.
Wow.
While Bomgyu, the last member to join Big Hit, joined the company in 2016 before BTS even won their first grand prize. Ultimately, all 5 members of TXT took a chance on a relatively small company, completely unaware of the future success of their seniors, and how this might consequently influence their own idol journeys.
Yeah.
The members often speak of their time at Big Hit before it became the large-scale company it is today.
사람들이 이제 투모로우바이투게더 하면 방탄소년단, BTS의 동생. 항상 사람들이 비교를 우리랑 하니까. 그러면서 이제 많은 사람들이 쟤네들은 좋은 환경에서 이렇게 좋은 이렇게 시스템에서 일을 시작했겠네라고 하지만 나는 옆에서 봤던 사람 입장에서는 그렇지 않았고. 그래서 8-8을 아는 이 하이브의 아티스트들은 너네랑 우리밖에 없겠지.
맞아요.
이 빅히트의 성장의 서사 너희들이 다 알고 있겠지. 연습생 생활을 그때부터 했으니까. 그러니까 물에 사이다를 타먹던 시절이 있었다고?
네. 그러니까 저 있을
물에다가
텐데
사이다를 왜 타먹는 거야?
아니 제가 그때는 좀 사비로 계산을 했어요.
회사 법카나 뭐 이런 게
없이
아니라?
그때는 저희
Wow,
사비로
I can imagine.
먹어야 되는 상황인데 이제 사이다를
A lot of the times people think that these companies, you know, is always providing for artists. A lot of the times, without us even knowing it, sometimes the artist doesn't get paid for their work, or maybe they only get paid few months later. You know, and a lot of the times they have to sacrifice so much before the record label actually compensates you with something good. You know, they say they had to pay for his own meal, and they thought people thinking the company does it. I definitely know that a lot of stuff that they mention, they probably weren't allowed to mention it, but they have been through much more than what is actually being said to us.
먹을 수 있는 음식 최대값이 6,000원이었나?
맞아. 그때는 좀 제한이 많았어.
그래서 내가 들은 것 중에 제일 싸.
이럴 땐 안 그랬는데 눈 떠보니 대기업 같아.
들어올 땐 보컬룸에 버섯이 여기
Mushrooms started growing.
처음에 그거 스펀지 조각인 줄 알았다고. 청소하는 건 줄 알았어.
멤버들 진짜 코찔찔일 때부터 다 봤잖아요. 애기 때부터. 정말 물새는 연습실에서 다 같이 이 추운 겨울 온풍이 하나 의지하면서 자고.
Damn.
근데 얘네가 이제 다 커서.
But those kids are now all grown up and are holding a concert in front of so many people. Wow. Inspiring.
공연을
I love these guys, man. Their hard work is
사랑스럽고 고맙다고
putting in the work. For the love and the passion and the fans. Big ups, guys. Big ups.
Because of the pressure and the intense trainee period spent together, the members have formed a close brotherhood, which is evident in their interactions and sibling-like dynamic.
Yeah.
평소에는 싫다 하다가도 누구 하나 아프면은 연락 5명에서 다 각방점에서 다 오고 다 힘들 때는 진짜 누구보다 제일 잘 챙겨주고 가족이 되는 그런 존재들이거든요.
I mean, if you've been through all that, it's bound that you're gonna bond and become more stronger together as a team, you know? Through all the flaws, through all the challenges, you at the end of the day, you rise up. If none of you give up, each and everyone believe in one another.
소중하죠. 못 바꾸죠.
And now they're like brothers, irreplaceable, the apple of my eye, like he says.
우리 멤버들 5명이 그대로 모이면은
It will be very hard for somebody to replace one of them. You know, it won't be TXT anymore.
Hard work, TXT continues to face ongoing prejudice from the fiercely competitive and often toxic world of K-pop fandoms, with many still using TXT's debut privilege as a way to discredit their success. And while there is no denying that TXT debuted at a privileged position, reducing the entirety of the group's success over the past 5 years to privilege unfairly downplays their hard work, journey, and talent.
Yeah.
This perspective also fails to recognize the immense expectations and pressure uniquely placed upon TXT, which has significantly skewed how their progress and talent are measured compared to their peers.
Wow.
Despite these challenges, TXT have consistently risen above them, transforming criticism into motivation,
as you should.
That their success is built on a foundation far deeper than privilege alone.
As you should.
In an era where many K-pop groups struggle to find concurrent popularity in both international and domestic markets, TXT has distinguished themselves as one of the few K-pop acts managing to achieve significant and balanced success in both.
Wow.
As TXT continue to
It's
top
touching my heart.
charts, set trends, and break records, their achievements in international and domestic markets.
I had to go
TXT
back, sorry
has
guys.
distinguished themselves as one of the few K-pop acts managing to achieve significant and balanced success in both.
Wow.
As TXT continue to top charts, set trends, and break records, their achievements both at home and abroad
I
underscore
love
their
it when
status as a
groups
powerhouse in the industry
comes from nothing and
solidify their
just
place
makes the
among
most out of
K-pop's most
everything.
successful acts.
And despite
The members
all
credit
that
all these achievements to
adversity
their
that they had to
biggest
go
driving
through,
force, their fan base MOA, which stands for Moments
much
of Alwaysness.
respect, much respect.
MOA also means to gather in Korean, as the members in MOA are gathering together to complete
MOA
one
for
dream.
life. MOA
When
for
turned on its
life.
side, MOA also becomes the number 304, which represents March 4th, TXT's debut date. TXT are constantly expressing their sincere love and appreciation for MOA. As the members say, they are the only ones who truly understand and acknowledge their journey and hard work.
I acknowledge it. I give all the credit to them for pushing through, sticking with their beliefs. You know,
저한테 여러 가지가 있지만 대신에 그건 확실해요. 결국에 저희를 완성시키는 거는 팬분들이다. 이 퍼즐 조각이 딱 완벽하게 들어맞는 거는 결국 팬분들이 없으면 있을 수 없다라고 생각하기 때문에 투모로우바이투
shout out to the MOA supporters.
무조건 모아드리기 때문에
Shout out to them for helping TXT stick through the difficult times. I
Ultimately,
love
through
this
TXT's
story.
hard
Such an
work,
inspirational
talent, and ability
story.
to live up
Wow.
to expectations, they have proved themselves and created a distinguishable and unique image that separates them from their senior label associates.
Definitely.
What can be said for sure is TXT are certainly a force to be reckoned with in this ever-growing and evolving K-pop scene, as they strive to create a better tomorrow together.
A better tomorrow together. Okay, let's see what
TXT
this is all about.
constantly praised for their standout discography. Stand out not only in terms of the quality of their title tracks and B-sides, but also stand out in their dedication to unique and meaningful concepts and sounds that artistically set them apart from other K-pop groups.
True.
To use the words of prominent Korean music critic Kim Young-dae, in a business rife with all kinds of exaggerated concepts and universes, TXT doesn't follow the traditional K-pop formula.
They very
They
deep.
have managed to become the most anticipated group of the next generation. TXT's trainee period focused predominantly on hip-hop. In fact, for majority of their trainee period, the members were under the impression they'd be debuting with a hip-hop concept.
Okay.
However, since their debut, they have cultivated an incredibly diverse discography that differs greatly in genre,
Hip
style,
hop,
and
trap,
concept.
EDM, pop, retro. Wow. Very versatile, very diverse. Not sticking to one thing, you know. Showing the level of expertise in each genre is hard, it's difficult to deliver on that level. Seriously, wow. I'm really impressed. Seriously. I won my heart over. Guys, you won my heart over. TXT. Got so much respect for y'all. So much. I know my videos, this reaction video is going to be heavy copyrighted, but I don't care. It is what it is. I really like this helpful guide as well. Shout out once again to my homie Bear for putting this out. Learning so much about this boy band. And I'm shook, I'm astonished,
TXT's discography stands out as one of the most cohesive and thoughtful in the industry, with each release conceptually and narratively linked through the idea of youth.
Yeah.
In TXT's case, youth is not simply a fixed conceptual backdrop for their music and image. Instead, it serves as a dynamic, evolving lens that transforms their discography from merely a collection of songs into a real-life coming-of-age story.
Wow.
Since their debut, TXT have firmly established themselves as narrators of youth, with each release being organized into a series of albums known as chapters that explore the evolving emotions and experiences
That is
shaping
so
their ongoing
creative.
For a more
So well thought, strategically thought.
and how it has earned TXT the nickname of the Storytelling Idols, we've created a site that provides summaries of TXT's album chapters, along with song analysis, additional context, and accurate lyric videos and translations. This is linked in the description below. Unlike with their senior label mates, Big Hit has a clear and controlled vision for the narrative of TXT's discography, which has meant that in order to creatively contribute to their music, TXT has to compete with seasoned writers and producers from around the world. Following different comebacks, the members have often told stories of how songs they have written have been temporarily dismissed by the company because they did not fit within the musical narrative of that chapter. While many might be disheartened by this, TXT are
You're already going through so much challenges, and then your label comes along and be like, nope, that ain't good enough. Nope. That's not our vision for you.
For TXT's discography.
That's what I always think. Artists like this should be independent,
which
man.
ensures that the coming-of-age story they are telling is reflective of their authentic voices and experiences. Only 7 months after debut, the youngest member, Kai, set the record for being the youngest idol to be registered under the Korean Music Copyright Association after he helped write the song Roller Coaster for their first studio album. 6 months later, TXT became the youngest idol group to have all members as registered songwriters. With 77 songs in their official discography, TXT's writing and composing credits as of January 2025 are Taehyun with 28, Yeonjun with 33, Bomgyu with 13, along with 3 producing credits, Subin with 15, and finally Huening Kai with 21, along with 2 producing credits.
Getting the credit for their work. That's what I love.
Lyrical storyline that runs through
That's
their
what I
albums,
love. That's what it should be
TXT
about.
has an additional storyline known as the Star Seekers, which is a fictional universe that runs through many of their music videos. While the themes of their music center around the real-life experiences of growing up, the Star Seekers adds a layer of magic and fantasy, creating a more fantastical parallel to the grounded themes of their discography-based storyline. Along with music,
Beautiful.
the Star Seekers also includes a short animation
Beautiful.
webtoon.
I want to join them.
Hi, my name is Yunika. I'm Subin. Hi, my name is Yeonjun. Hi, I'm Bomgyu.
There's so much light in them, so much energy.
Personalities.
You know?
We encourage you to check out the 5 other chapters of this guide collection.
I definitely
which can
will.
be found on our channel.
I definitely will.
TXT has a lot of non-music content you can check out, which will give you a more in-depth understanding of their personalities and group dynamic.
I'm all up for it. I'm all up for it. Wow. I'm going to stop it there, guys. I'm going to stop it there. I think I've watched enough. I think you have watched enough alongside with me on this ultimate guide of TXT. Wow, I have learned so much. I'm inspired. I'm just shooketh. Like I'm astonished by what they've been through and how they overcame all of their challenges, to who they are today. I have so much respect for these guys as young male artists, and just artists being in such a competitive industry in the K-pop world. Shout out to each and every one of them. For me personally, I do think that sooner or later they should go independent. Because being under label, you're always controlled of how you should go about doing things, and sometimes the label doesn't always agree with your vision. But to what it seems to me is like losing my words, but it seems like the label is giving them some sort of freedom, in writing songs and getting credit for that. So that's a good thing. However, still in my personal opinion, I think they're better off being independent. Anyways, wow, this video was so much insightful. Shout out once again to Baomi Bear for uploading this ultimate guide. I salute you. This video was interesting and just nice to watch. I've learned so much, and yeah, TXT, man, big ups, big ups, big ups. With that being said, guys, that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching this one with me. And I think that's it for today's video. If you are new to K-pop or if you are a fan of K-pop, please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and share in the comments what you would like me to react to next, and I'll get straight into it as soon as I can. With that being said, your boy Creator G is out of this building. Peace.